there's no 4-hour line at this new restaurant. This is a hunt to table. Life's too short to eat amongst the crowd. It's more fun to be original.
Carnitas is a way to take what you have that's not at your nicest stuff and turn it into something that's incredibly flavorful, that's hearty, that'll fill you up. You know, we're all tired, we're all hot. We go out there and we hunt in the fields and then come back and you want something that's gonna make you want to take a nap.
Jesse Morris, killer chef, made my millennium when he invited me out for my first hunt. Kickoff day of dove season.
Then they'll hit the gravel, they'll eat the gravel. There's 3 right there. Hold on. See how it was flying real straight?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna be looking for. It doesn't have that Tweety bird flutter. I can hear him back in here. Single, guys, single.
Holy.
Hey, I know it's got a ton of flavor. Drop it. That's a pretty burger. That's a North Texas morning dove right there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
They were still out.
Get them hung up, that way they'll cool off quicker.
Was there a big learning curve for how hunters were preparing their food as to what you knew professionally?
Guys will, they'll tell you, man, I love eating dove. Well, how do you cook it? We'll wrap it in bacon. Well, you like eating bacon, you don't like eating dove.
We're gonna eat it, so we gotta do this. That's how it goes, right?
The feathers come off incredibly easy. It takes nothing for the feathers to come right out of it.
Ooh.
You can see where they store.
Oh wow.
That was what he was eating. That's why we know these are incredibly healthy.
This is what you'd sell at fancy health stores. Seed-fed dove. Freshly caught in the Texas plains.
It's right there at the end, right here.
Between the legs?
Yeah, feel that little point right there?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah, the breastbone.
You're gonna hold the legs.
Hold the
and
legs.
The wings
and the wings.
together.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna put your thumb
in.
And it literally just kind of peels back. Yep. Would you like to feed a heart to the dog? Would that make you feel better?
Cash!
There you go.
Good job, well done, sir.
Because dove don't have any fat on them, and when you're slow cooking things, you really want to add that fat into there for the juiciness. That's another huge reason why we're using the salt porks. I'm going to cut just some nice big squares of this, and with the dove breast, I'm actually keeping the bone on there. So when we take these, and after the dish is done, we're going to take all the meat out and we actually kind of pick the meat. It's almost your pulled pork style. So I'm just going to add those in, let those start to cook down. I'm building flavors. I've started off with the fat. The fat's going to help carry any acidity or any flavors through this dish. And I love Meyer lemons. It's almost a cross between an orange and a lemon. You really can get a lot of the citrus flavor out of them, and they're incredibly juicy. Just bay leaves, Mexican cinnamon, garlic cloves. Just gonna add those in around. I mean, you know where this came from. That's a big deal about it. It's nice that you know how healthy this is, and you're not checking that expiration date. Your emotion's completely different about that than it was about it when it had eyeballs and a beak. Now it's food. You get to see that whole deal from beginning to end. Oregano, thyme came from my garden. That's just going to go right in there. The coat's just going to add sweetness. Some chipotle peppers. I'm not going to put much in here. Just a little heat, a little bit of smokiness to it. Everybody thinks about this cuisine and they think spicy. Everything has to be spicy. It's not. It's fruitier. It's more flavorful. It's all about the dove. You know, it comes out of here and then it goes on to the griddle. It gets a little char on here. The sugars that are in the coke is going to caramelize on the meat. I've always said that you don't go dove hunting for a lot of food. It's really more of a fellowship. It's more of getting people together.
Learn to shoot better. So we can have more than one.
Probably good, you know what?
So many flavors infused in there,
It's
man.
pretty.
For all my slow food fascination, I've never stalked wild game through the thick Texas heat for hours just to cook a meal for friends.
You know, two big passions in life were hunting and food. So I figured I would put them together somehow.
Out here, sun beating down, listening to the birds, I feel a deeper connection. Not just about where my food comes from, but to nature itself. This is not food we've grown in a test tube, a cage, a tiny dirty pen. This is the call of the wild. This is hunting. I'm switching it up. Join me in Portland to hunt the aisles of your neighborhood grocery store to cook a foodie feast for your besties. Next time on Original Fare. For more adventures in food, subscribe to our channel.